everybody, and welcome along to this flip through of our Tim Holtz inspired accordion book. You've watched me make each and every single page on here. I think the only thing that you haven't seen me make is the little stand, so it can stand up on your shelf or wherever you choose to put it. It's 2.5 inches tall, and it's just a little bit wider than the accordion book to allow that to stand nicely. I've decorated both sides. The front and the back are the same, so you know, whichever way you put it will be the right way. And it's standing on these little metal feet that just lift it up a little bit. That's the one side, and that's the other, which I really like. And it's covered in Tim Holtz paper. Fabric, it's lovely. And lined inside with Tim Holtz paper and on the bottom. And then inside it's got a little soft padded cushion for it to sit on, so it's never going to get damaged, because it's a very precious thing. So that sits in there like that, or like that, or you could turn the journal around. There's endless ways it could go. So this goes like this, like that, like that, like that, and then like that, like that, like that. So there's no back and there's no front. Entirely up to you. Let's start with this one anyway. Doesn't really matter. So here is a lady. It looks like it's her wedding day, and I put all these beautiful weddingy sort of florals behind her, some numbers. I've stuck a couple of bits of ephemera on there with my faux aged packing tape, some washi tape numbers down there just to echo these ones, and a quote chip on there that says "Be true." And I quite like that, because is that one of the vows that you make? I don't know. It sounds like a vow you would make when you get married. Maybe I just invented that one. Anyway, here we go into the next page, and we've got these beautiful roses. I have used a lot of florals in this. It was intentional. I love florals and I love Tim Holtz, so if you can get them both together, I think you're on a winner. And this is a little picture. She came out of the collage tiles, I believe, and I've just tucked her in there. She just looks gorgeous. She's such a pretty little girl. Then a piece of ephemera here, which I've torn and folded back. It's got a little mini clip on it there, and it's got a little tag in it from the salvage tags. Butterfly at the top, make a wish there, and that just slides into that pocket, so you can see the butterfly. And that's pretty much all. This is a piece of Tim Holtz worn wallpaper, as is the background. And in the back pocket here, we've got a journal card, some pieces of ephemera pinned on with a safety pin. And that's the back of that, which is lovely. So that just slides into there. I've kind of made no pretense with this one that it's a journal. You know, there's no space to journal. So, well, I suppose there's the odd little bit, and you could tuck things into pockets if you wanted to, if you were that desperate to journal. It's more like a sort of lookbook, even an art journal, I suppose. Now, these bottles, aren't they just fab? I love these bottles. And I like what we did with them. We put labels on them from a pharmacist. And at the bottom it says poison, caution, which I quite like. That amused me. And that's got a tag in behind it. It was one-sided piece of ephemera, that's what that was. And I've backed it with a Tim Holtz packaging. And that just slides into there. Next page we have, this oval. Yeah. And behind, this is actually acetate here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, there you go, you can see it. It's acetate in there. The oval, I cut out a cream card and then aged it in a very similar way to the way I'd aged the bottles. Put some flowers in behind there, because you've got to have flowers. And then a butterfly, like the flying off in that direction. There's a lot of ephemera on here, but behind the oval we have a little pocket, and there's a salvage tag in there with a butterfly charm, and that just goes behind the oval there. Then behind the pocket we've got another salvage tag, and it's got just a little piece of hemp on it just to keep it there. That just slides into there at the top, and it's all quite sort of tight enough that it'll hold everything in place. This is another salvage tag, and I've just stamped on there and stamped on there in red. Just, I don't know, I liked it, so I did it. Then here we have the accordion. No, it's not called that. It's called a policy envelope, but it's not an envelope. And here really is the only bit of what I would class as proper journaling. We painted these flowers, then embossed them, a little bow there. I put this piece of ephemera there, which I'd stamped over, and a piece of, it's a die I've got, and it's just a grid, but it's lovely, very useful. And I put, what does he call these things again? Flare. I put a flare on there, and bearing what's going on in the world, I put Hope is Never Lost on it, and that just opens out like that. So there is journaling somewhere in this journal. There's journaling, and this is one of the photographs from the snapshots that Tim Holtz has just brought out. I have done nothing to it because to me it looks proper like it is. It's been written on 1940. They look so happy. They really do, with her little bobby socks on, and oh, she looks gorgeous. So what I'm going to do, I haven't done yet, is just safety pin that onto there. Otherwise it has a tendency to wander. And that closes up. You just got to, the only thing with this is you just got to make sure you don't catch the this bow. But apart from that, we're all right. And that's that. That's that page, and then onto this page, which is another cover. It's not the back cover or the front cover, it could be either. And these are the suitcases. That was another Biggs die that I used. I love them. I absolutely love them. They are on a par with the bottles for me. Really like them. Piece of ephemera here that I've just stamped on, I think, by the look of it. Stamped on that little green thing there. Now it opens up. This was the first page that we did actually, and it's a book page pocket with a salvage tag in it, and just at the top it's been tied off with a little heart, some more flowers on there. This background is actually Tim Holtz collage paper, and you can see the little pieces of ephemera I've got around there, and this rose, which is just gorgeous. 3 buttons up there, and then attached on brads. It's not really, it's glued in, but it looks like the brads that's holding it there. It just says private collection specimens. So you could be talking, collecting roses really with this page. Now here we have, I think, the happy couple. They look like they're just getting married. And I've put all these sort of peachy coloured roses behind them because they look like sort of bridal flowers to me. I've even gone as far as putting a piece of lace down there, but it is Timmy lace, so we're all right. And that's got a tag in behind it, which is what he now calls pocket cards. They used to be collage cards, I think. A couple of bits of ephemera there held on with an index clip, and that's the back of that. It just slides in there. Like that. And then on the next page, this one of my favourites actually. This very forlorn looking woman is looking out through this arched window, and I don't know what's wrong with her, but she looks quite melancholy to me. So I've given her some flowers to cheer her up. There's lots of bits of ephemera around the edge. That is actually one of the rub-offs on there. Flowers here, and I've picked out a similar flower there and put it. She already had a sort of, I don't know what you call it, corsage type thing going on at the neck, but I've just put a rose on there as well. And then this metal number, which I've put on with 2 brads, 2 screw top brads actually, and I really like that. You could go more to town with this if you wanted to. I didn't think it needed it, but you could paint this, you could age it, you could crackle it, you could do anything with it really. But I do like that page. Then here we've got Young Fella Me Lad. He's leaning up against this, which says wings. He's got wings. I don't know, it just amuses me, okay? I just find it funny. And I've got a collage tile that I've just affixed with some faux packing tape there. And he's got a little card in behind him, which I've cut to make it look like a file folder, index card type thing. And that just goes in there. Cards always want to be awkward when you're doing flip throughs. And that brings us back again to there. So there we have it. It has 10 sides in total. It's just, I really, really, really like this. You know, obviously you don't make things that you hate, but some things turn out kind of better than you thought they would do. And I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed each and every single page. I enjoyed sharing with you how I'd made it, actually. So there it is. I hope you've enjoyed watching me make it, maybe even making one of your own. In any case, this will be for sale in my Etsy shop. And thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye.